Okay, so this is the second set of warm-ups I tend to use in class. Same principle, we're looking at loosening up the joints, warming up all the joints in preparation for movement. So whereas in the first set I put up, we started with the top of the body, the upper body. In this one we're going to start with the lower body. So again, starting with shoulder width. All you're going to do is try to keep the upper body, shoulders, hips in line as much as possible. You're going to roll your weight around the outsides of your feet, but keeping the soles of the feet flat on the ground. So you feel the weight change through them. Okay. Try and avoid, if you can, as you're going forward, so your heels come off the ground, or as you're going back. So you don't want to be rocking, you worse want that weight around. So all these exercises in this set, you do both directions. So if you do 5 one way, you do 5 the other way. So you should try and keep them even. So I'll just do one side, so it won't take me 10 days to upload the video. So next one is we're going to step in to a fist width and do exactly the same. Because our feet are close together, the range of movement is going to be smaller up here, but you may well feel it more in the ankles. So the same principle, just rotating the weight around the ankles, and obviously going back the other way. So going on to the knees, here we always try and warm the palms up a bit, and then just rest them on the knees. So you don't want to put your weight, you don't want to put any weight in them. Don't put weight, you just want them resting lightly. So your head's up, so you don't want to be looking down. Your head will be up. And all you're doing is just small circles. These should be done slowly because the knees don't bend sideways. You should never do any of these kind of exercises with the knees violently. Okay, so I'll do it from the side. So you can see actually the knees are bending backwards and forwards, and the side movements are really still through the ankle. What you find is you're making a circle with your hips. So if you're holding with a chalk on between your bum, you'll be drawing a circle. And again, you'll be doing it in both directions. One important thing to remember is whenever you're standing up from these bent positions, before you stand up, just rock so your back's fairly straight and then stand straight up. You should always avoid that kind of movement, but just lifting up with these small muscles. So when you stand up, you want to be using all these big muscles to push up. Okay. So we move on to the hips next. So the same thing. We have one hand over the abdomen, over dantian, so just below the navel. Back of the other hand in the small of the back. And keep the hips, sorry, the shoulders fairly still. You're just going to rotate the hips. So you're going to feel the pelvis girdle rocking. So the hands where they are, you can feel that rock. So what you don't want to be doing is these kind of movements. Again, everything's just is controlled but relaxed. Okay, again the other way. So then we move up onto the arms. So start with the wrists. Just rotating at the wrists. So elbows relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And obviously the other way. Once the wrists relaxed, rotating the arms down. So again, the upper arms are fairly still. So you shouldn't be doing these kind of movements. You're really just working on here. So we call it loosening up the elbows. The elbows are working, but actually what you're doing, you're using a lot of rotation in the shoulders as well. And then backs. For some reason, people find this going this way harder than it going down. So you remember, as the hand comes up, as it goes past your face, it turns out. So it's a little bit like wave hands like clouds. Okay, and then we can go on for shoulders. So you can do large rolls, followed by a little roll. And again, back. Or we could do a variation, which I'm not sure I've got room to do here, holding my arms out straight. This is a bit harder. you do circles with the hands, but you're not. I'm not moving my hands. I'm rolling my shoulders to make the circles. And the same back. Then we just loosen up the head a little bit, and it's just forward and back. Normally do 4 or 5 of these, side to side. The important thing with any of the neck exercises is not to force it. So if as far as you can go sideways without feeling it straining is there, that's fine. If you can go right down, that's fine. But what you don't want to do is do that to make it feel like you're going further, because then again you're not working on the areas you want to work on. Okay, and then you finish off with just small circles. And again, obviously back the other way. If you want to, quite often in the class we add in the eyes, and that's a figure of 8. So from here I'm going to look up to one side, down to the other, up, down and up. And obviously reverse that as well. Okay, thank you for listening and enjoy your warm-ups.